Hey everybody, it's Jennifer and it's time for February favorites. Yeah, I know my lighting's off. I know I'm on my webcam in my dining room. It's not ideal, but it's a favorites video. Sorry guys, my camera is having some issues at the moment, so that's what I'm doing today. Alright, so let's start with a really oldie but goodie. My favorite for the day. I don't know about the month, but for the day. So you guys are going to notice, somebody's going to comment. The crimper. This was also my favorite for the year 1988. I actually got this in 1988. This is not a repurchase. This is the actual crimper that I got for my birthday in 1988. I have had this forever, and it still works just fine. So basically, I had second day hair today, and I was not going to wash it or mess with it, and my roots have a tendency, I'm very oily, my roots have a tendency to get real nasty real fast, so I decided to just have a little fun, and my roots look alright. So that's a favorite of the day. Okay, now to my February favorites. I will start with some of my skincare, hair care, that kind of fun stuff. So let's just randomly begin. The first thing would be right now my Kirkland brand Daily Facial Towelettes. I use these before I get into the shower and before I clean my face, just to take all my makeup off. Honestly, these are from Costco. Got a box of 150 of them for like $10. Can't beat that deal. They don't burn my eyes. They don't burn my face. I was using the e.l.f. ones for a while, and they always left me very red and very, like, stung. My face always was stinging. My eyes would sting. It was just not a pleasant experience. These I love. They're very gentle. They take off all of my makeup that I could want with a wipe. The next thing is going to be some new purchases, actually, from this month. And we all knew this was coming. Let's just be real. The Clarisonic. This thing is amazing. Just amazing. Even with the towelettes, even if I, wash with my hands, if I use this, I always will see makeup coming off. It really deep cleans. It gets rid of all the makeup, gets rid of, everything. And my skin always feels so nice afterwards. I use it once a day at night before bed. I do not use it in the morning. It's just a little too much for my skin. With that, in conjunction with, I use it with my Purity Made Simple by Philosophy. Yes, I know it's backwards writing. I'm on my webcam. Love this stuff. The two of these together, this is just gentle enough that it doesn't bother my skin. If I do still have some eye makeup left over before I start the Clarisonic, I'll just rub that in, rinse it off, eye makeup gone. Love it. So that's skincare stuff for the moment. Now, for hair, I had heard this raved about, and I kept thinking, I'm sure it's alright, but, is it really worth the hype? It's really worth the hype. It is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. This stuff works. It's amazing. My hair always feels so soft and so manageable without being weighed down after I use this. I don't use this every day. That's a little much, especially with some of the hair issues I've been having lately. But I do use this probably 3 or 4 times a week, and I have definitely noticed a huge difference. I love that. I highly recommend that. It's a little pricey, but honestly, it's worth it. Yes. Sorry, my daughter's bothering me today. Okay, and now I'll go to nails real quick. Don't look at my nails. They're so nasty right now. But my favorite of the month has been, and my go-to has been, the Ulta brand nail polish in Vintage Violet. It is just such a pretty lavender violet, just purpley color. And the thing with purples for me is I tried a dark purple recently, and I felt like it just came off very 16 years old. I don't know. I'm 32. And I don't know, just didn't work for me. But this I love. I can pull purple off without looking, garish, and I love this. So, on to makeup. Start with, oh, actually, I lied. We'll start with fragrance. I got a new perfume this month that I've just been using every day. It is the Lancome Miracle. As you can see, I just bought this month. And I mean, I've already used like that whole corner. Like, I've used it. This is just it's floral and feminine, and I love it. If you haven't had a chance to smell this, I definitely recommend smelling it. I got this in a gift set with a lotion and a purse spray. And honestly, the thing of it is to get this size of just the perfume, it would have been $60 or $60 or $65. To get the gift set, it was $62. So I got the gift set. And I'm in love with it. I use it like every day lately. Okay, now we're on to makeup. So this one, I mean, I've been using it for a while, but this has been my go-to. You know, if I just don't know what else I want to wear, or I'm looking for a day look or even a night look, this has been my go-to, the Lorac Pro palette. This is amazing. Don't get me wrong, I like my Naked palettes, I do, but this is getting so much more use. It's got, in case you haven't seen it, it's got a whole row. The whole bottom row is shimmery shades. The top is all matte. And I feel like there's, this just works because I have some, you know, nice light colors for some highlights, and some, you know, I have some nice mid-tones. I have some nice deep colors for when it's, you know, a little bit late, or I'm going out at night and I want a nice smoky eye or a nice dark look. So it just has everything I want in there. I love this palette. I have been reaching for this so much this month. It has really been my go-to. So if you don't, and it's, I believe it's $42. So if you don't have it already, definitely I recommend it. I'm in love with that palette. And since we're already on eyes, I will stick with that for the moment. My go-to kind of single shadow, or my favorite, you know, single shadow of the moment for this last month has been, I'm just going to show you the palette because I'm not going to pull it out, is Soft Brown by MAC. Well, maybe I will pull it out. Soft Brown is, I mean, it's such a subtle color. It's just a very nice, soft brown, basically. I use it, I'm wearing it today. I use it as a nice blending color. I don't even know if this is going to show up on camera, but there it is. And that's a really concentrated swatch. But I use this as rubber band on my wrist. So I use this as a just a blending color, a transition color. I love it. It's even when I use the Lorac Pro, I do come back to this a lot for that particular look. I just I'm in love with that this month. I've been reaching for it pretty much every day. Let's see. Now for brushes, because both of the brushes that I'm in love with right now are eye brushes, I'll do those now. I got this earlier this month, the MAC 224. 217 is a nice brush. It really is. I've been using the 217 for years. 224, though, has been a game changer for me. I love this brush. I do have a rather large amount of space to fill on my eyes. I mean, there's between my brow and my, you know, crease, there is some room. So I don't really need such a tiny brush most of the time to get in there. So this I love. The other one is actually a Real Techniques brush, and it is the base shadow brush. And I am loving this as well. This is just, it's dirty. Pay no attention to that. And that really messed with the coloring on the camera. Sorry, guys. So this brush is, I use it for a lot of the same stuff that I would use a 217, not a 217, yeah, a 217 for. It's really nice for the crease. I'll take it and I'll just apply some color right into the crease. I also like it because it's kind of wide, so when I want to, you know, I just stick it to the side here, bring the color in. I just love this, and it deposits color so nicely. So I've been really loving this. And well, see, I keep lying. I'm not done with eye products, not at all. So the next thing is an eye pencil, actually. It is the Scandalize by Rimmel. The Scandalize pencil in nude. I don't do white on my waterline. That's just a little much for me. So I like a nice nude pencil for that. And I mean, I've spent some good money on nude pencils, but this one really is just lovely. And it's, I mean, you can hardly see it. It's right here. I mean, it's a very nice nude pencil. Great for the waterline. Helps get rid of some of the redness or just make me look a little more alert and awake. So I like that. The next one, guys, I've been reaching for, I mean, that's every day this month. The next thing is something that another thing that I honestly was like, is it worth the hype, really? And it's an eyelash glue because my whole thought was glue is glue. I've been using the Duo glue forever. I mean, since I was old enough to use fake eyelashes. And I thought, it's just glue. But everybody was on about this Revlon lash glue. I finally picked it up. I thought, all right, try something new. Picked it up. First time I used this was actually this past weekend. Went out to a birthday party with some friends. We went out to dinner and then to see a band. And during the day, like I'm not wearing, falsies now. During the day, I just throw on some mascara. But at night, if I'm going out, I like to put on a nice pair of fake lashes. And this stuff was like life-changing. I don't know how to describe this. It's very, like with the Duo glue, you'll know it's kind of gummy. You put it on and it's thick. This, I mean, like I'll swatch it on my hand. You won't even be able to see it. It's just such a thin, clear line. I mean, and that's like me putting a lot of glue on. But it takes almost no time to get tacky. You put it on, you wait like 5 seconds, blow it, stick it on your eye. And I'm telling you, it just, no mess, no readjusting. It dries pretty quickly once you have time to work with it, but once you have it in place and you press, it's there. There's no fiddling around with it. I love this stuff. Don't think I could ever go back to using the Duo glue after using this. It is really amazing. So I love the Revlon glue now. I'm converted. It was worth the hype. So on to some face products really quickly. I feel like I'm just blabbing on. So foundation wise, the last several months I've been trying a lot of foundations. I have a lot of reviews to bring you guys, I really do. And I'll be doing that next week probably. But I've been trying a lot of different foundations. I did the new CoverGirl 3-in-1. I did the Revlon Nearly Naked, which I already did a review for. I did the Flower BB Cream. I mean, I've been trying a lot of stuff out. But what I always come back to, my always, holy grail has always been the Revlon Color Stay. Any of the formulas. I'll use any of the 3. And so this month, what my main thing that I keep coming back to has been the Whipped. It's Revlon Color Stay Whipped. And this is I bought this actually this month because I had this in a different color. I had it in a lighter color that just wasn't working for me. I don't know and it's the same color I had bought in the other formulas, and they were fine, but the Whipped was not. It was too light. So I went out and I bought 200 Sand Beige, and I am an NC20 in MAC, so I mean, if you're the same skin tone as me, the 200 Sand Beige would probably work for you. And this stuff is just really nice. It's a whipped consistency. It doesn't come plopping out. I don't want to do too much of that because it's just mine. But it makes me feel like I look flawless. It makes me feel like I can walk out the door without, worries. It's not cakey. I love the Revlon Color Stay line in general for their face products. So that's been what I'm reaching for this month when I'm not trying out other foundations. And on top of that, on top of really most things lately, this past month has been my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. I don't use this as a powder foundation. I don't like it for that purpose. I do like it as a pressed powder on top of my foundation. And I go very lightly with this. I take a big powder brush and it's a quick light sweep. I don't cake this on. But I like my face kind of I don't like a full matte, I would say, but I like a nice demi-matte finish on my skin. And this gives me that. It's matte without looking cakey or powdery or flat. Like it says, stay matte but not flat. So I really like this. And my color in this is nude. So now I just have a few more things. For bronzer this month, it has been this is the mini size because everybody is sold out of the full size right now. I ran out of the full size. I had a mini, so I've been using the mini this month. And the thing is, I had ran out of the full size a while back, and I had not been using it. But then I got a set that had the mini in it this past month, so I've been just stuck on this for February. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like chocolate. It's delicious, and it's kind of perfect. I go kind of light, I don't go heavy-handed on this because I'm not super dark, but this is a lovely matte bronzer. Perfect for contouring. I love it. For blush, I am, this one actually surprised me because I own all of the Milani Baked blushes. I owned all, I take it back. There's one I still don't own. But this one I didn't own until this month, and I just didn't like it in the package. I don't know why, guys. I don't know what stopped me. But I bought it this month, and I'm in love. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. It is just a beautiful peachy color that I have been kind of moderately obsessed with this month. Okay, and there it is right here. It's going to be hard to see. But it's just this peachy color. It's kind of, on me, it kind of comes across as a satin finish. It's not too glittery. There's no big chunks of glitter in it. There's no, it looks like some shimmer, but really it just comes off kind of satin on me. And, I mean, it is just, it's a beautiful color. I'll probably be using this all through spring and summer. But I've been stuck on this month, so it's definitely a February favorite. To go with that, as a highlight, I have been reaching mostly, you know, oddly enough, for my hard candy bronzer in Tiki. Usually, I mean, I'm a big fan of the Lorac Perfectly Lit. That's usually my go-to holy grail. But this, with this blush, which has been what I've been wearing, is just beautiful. It's just a really, you know, nice, I'll try it on my other hand. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but it's just a really, yeah, there you go. Just a really nice, and that's pretty concentrated. You don't need to go that shiny on your cheeks, but love this. This is what I'm reaching for this month. Found it in my collection. I have 2 more products left. They're both lip products. One of them I'm wearing now. The first one has been my MAC Viva Glam 2. That's what I'm wearing today. Need a little touch up. But yeah, no, Viva Glam 2. It's a really nice, kind of a brownie nude. A very neutral color. I got this beginning of the month. I've been wearing it constantly. I love the color. Yeah, February favorite. And then the next one is a color that I got. Lancome was doing a the free gift time in my city right now. So I picked up a couple of Lancome products. Like I said, I had gotten the perfume, and I had also gotten a lipstick. I got one of the Rouge in Love lipsticks, and I think this is one of their part of the spring collection. I don't know if this color is part of the permanent line or not, but this is in color 307. I want to say it's called like Hold Me or something like that. The color is not written on this tube anywhere, but it's color 307, and it's just a really nice soft pink color. There we go. And it's this one on top. Yeah, I suck at swatching. But this is a long-wearing lipstick, and honestly, it does what it says. I can wear it, you know, 5-6 hours. I don't worry about reapplying. After about 5 or 6 hours, I do reapply. But I'm loving this color as well. And it's hard for me to find soft pinks that I really like. And this, I'm loving this month. So those were definitely my top 2 for this month as far as lip products go. I hope you guys liked my favorites video. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see. I will be doing some more reviews next week and a couple other things. So I'm going to go take me and my 1988 crimped style hair to run some errands. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.